Hi guys, beautiful day in Australia today and beautiful reading for you guys. Okay, so the first card you got is Innocence. It is actually the Fool card in the tarot as well. This is a tarot deck, so it does actually have the Fool in it, but this represents the Fool in the tarot deck. Okay. For some people out there, this signals a fresh start, a clean slate. Or it could be that there is an adventure into the night into I'm going to be tongue tied, I can tell. Look, it could be an adventure into unknown territory for some coming up, or it seems like it's signaling to me a clean slate for some of you guys. Pure innocence is what this represents. Looking at the world with childlike wonder, open-hearted trust, and infinite potential is what this card is. Leap of faith, maybe, turning up as the first card for you. It encourages you to trust the process, take a bold risk, and embrace spontaneity, even if you don't have the answers yet. Wow, lovely to start your reading off with. Okay, then you pulled the Hierophant. Even better. This represents structured belief, tradition. It represents structured belief, tradition, and formal guidance. Following the innocence of the Fool and the early steps of the Fool's journey, the Hierophant is known as the gatekeeper, the spiritual teacher, lawgiver. He's the gatekeeper to higher knowledge, okay? He represents structural belief systems, institutional wisdom, and traditional innocence. And tradition, sorry. This is like the Pope card in the tarot deck. The innocent fool, the innocence fool represented for you a blank slate, no constraint. The Hierophant is now bringing you structure, moving you away from innocence and entering society and learning rules, adopting shared cultural or spiritual values. Balancing wisdom is what this means. This shifts your reading from free spiritual innocence, okay? Free-spirited innocence into disciplined learning, showing the safety and structure of established teachings of life. Okay, look, innocence, completely open, unwritten beginning. Okay, Hierophant brings in a map for you. Okay, to navigate. A mentor, even a set of rules. You are moving from an anything's possible attitude to here is the proven path to success. So you're moving from an anything's possible attitude to here is the proven path of success, says the Hierophant. To your success. Your innocence has a lot of raw energy potential, but look, your innocence has a lot of raw energy around you, okay? It's got a lot of potential, but lacks direction. The Hierophant comes in and acts like a container for your energy because you're just really, high vibrational person. I love it. Look, the Hierophant comes in and acts as like a container for your energy, teaching you how to apply your fresh enthusiasm to an established system, tradition, or institution like a school, like school, or a specific career path, or a long-term commitment. Ooh, that's a very nice way to start your reading off. I'm loving the energy around it, actually. I'm loving it. Oh, Then you got the Ten of Cups. Wow. This is a beautiful progression in your journey, I feel. The Ten of Cups represents total harmony, happy relationships, and a sense of home. Wow. Coming in after the Hierophant, so being pulled after the Hierophant for you, means that, or it is suggesting to you, by honouring commitments, learning the rules, or staying true to your core ethics, you create the exact security needed for love and joy, happiness to flourish in your life. Wow. Look, these three cards together at the start of your reading, okay, are a really good combination. Look, they're a good combination for creating a happy life, a deeply supportive community, or a long-term career where you feel completely at home. In the love and relationship aspect of your life, it is a spectacular sign in your reading. It points to a new relationships. The Innocence card, right? The Innocence card, moving into a deeper commitment or marriage, the Hierophant, and this results into a blissful, happy home, the Ten of Cups. Okay, that's what the Ten of Cups is all about. In your career, this could mean you entered a new field as a beginner, put in the hard work or study, and are now achieving ultimate job satisfaction. Spiritually, in your personal growth, you have successfully aligned your spiritual beliefs with your daily life. Okay, this is really good, bringing you deep emotional healing and a sense of wholeness to your world around you. Wow. Okay, look, this is really cool. I want to see what you pull next. It's so positive, this reading. It's great. Ooh, you got the Queen of Swords. Interesting. She's introducing a sharp but fascinating shift in your energy. Okay, you have moved from a place of pure emotional bliss, community, and harmony into a space of high intellect, clear boundaries, and objective truth. This is showing me that yes, you have achieved and are moving towards your great emotional fulfillment. You are now being called to protect it by the Queen of Swords with absolute clarity and wisdom. Look, the Ten of Cups is all about soft emotions, open hearts, and absolute harmony. The Queen of Swords entering your reading after the Ten of Cups, she enters in your life as a realist, okay? She doesn't take away the joy of the Ten of Cups. Instead, she acts like the bodyguard to you, to your energy, the guardian of it. She's ensuring that your hard-won peace and happiness is protected by clear communication and healthy boundaries. You know exactly who you are, what you value, and most importantly, what you will and won't let into your space, into your energy. Beautiful. The Queen of Swords is supporting you and asking you to communicate with total honesty, okay? Total honesty. Look, communicate with total honesty, upfront expectations, and intellectual maturity. The Queen of Swords cuts through confusion with surgical precision with her swords. With her sword, she ensures you are looking at your happy situation realistically, rather than having those rose-coloured glasses on. To put it simply, these two cards means the balancing of the heart and the head. It's as simple as that in your life. Wow. Well. Okay, we'll put her on you. Next card. Okay, the Ace of Swords. Wow, this is even better. Look, this is great. It represents a massive surge of mental clarity and breakthrough energy. These are Look, you got two airs, okay, in a row, or two swords in a row, two elements of air in a row. They're both from the suite of swords. The air element, which means intellect and communication. This means your reading is shifting entirely out of the emotional realm and into a powerful phase of truth, triumph, victory, and absolute conviction. The Queen of Swords sat on her throne, right? She sat on her throne with her sword and set boundaries for you, um, and evaluated your situation by using sharp logic. She cleared all the way, she cleared away all of the confusion that you had. Because she cleared that space, the universe is now handing you the Ace of Swords. Simple as that. The Ace of Swords means, in your reading, a sudden, undeniable breakthrough, a brand new idea, or a major victory in your life. This is showing me or suggesting to me that your willingness to see things clearly and your truth has unlocked a powerful new intellectual beginning. Wow. The fog has completely lifted for you, and you will have an aha moment, is what this card is telling me. You're going to have an aha moment in your life, okay? Without a doubt. Look, the green... Okay, I'm trying to get all my words in again. The Ace of Swords is the green light for decisive action, okay? You now have the ultimate tool to permanently cut ties with any lingering doubts, toxic patterns, or illusions that were holding you back. Wow. Okay, I want to see what you got next now. Ooh. Wow, and triple wow, I'll say. You got the Magician. This is an absolute powerhouse of a card for you to be getting at this stage, like in your reading. It's great. It's telling me you have moved away. You have moved from, sorry guys. You have moved from receiving a brilliant breakthrough idea, the Ace of Swords, okay? So the Ace of Swords is giving you a breakthrough idea, to actually instantly gaining the power, tools, and capability to manifest it. Wow. This sequence in the cards is showing me that you are no longer just thinking about your path, you are actually creating it. Look, the Magician, she holds all of the minor arcana. So she, in her hands here, see? So she holds air, earth, fire, and air, earth, fire, and water, or pentacles, cups, swords, and wands, okay? She holds them all in her hands in this, okay? She holds it, because you have moved from receiving the breakthrough idea, the Ace of Swords, to actually instantly gaining the power tools, you are gaining manifestation from the Magician. Yeah, and like I said, she holds all the elements in her hands, and she's ready to use her willpower to manifest her dreams, is what you are too. You're ready to use your willpower to manifest your dreams. I hope I got that right. I'm sorry. You are the ultimate alchemist, is what I've got to say. You started with innocent, the Fool card. The beginner who knows nothing, that's what the Fool is. And you pull the Magician, the master who knows how to use every resource available in your line. So it's brilliant. It's really powerful. You have come completely full circle. Congratulations, is what I've got to say. This is a green light from the universe. Whatever truth or idea was revealed to you in by the Ace of Swords can now be successfully built, sold, or created. You possess everything right now to succeed. This is a call to take the driver's seat, the magician says. Look, the magician does not wait for things to happen. She aligns herself, her will, with the universe to make it happen. She is a master of manifestation, and by drawing this card, so are you. You are the master of manifestation. Ooh, wow, loving this energy, really loving it. Huh, of course. Four of Swords. Okay, this is still really positive for you, so positive. Look, this is just a really deliberate, protective pause, you might say, from the in your life. So this, yeah, it's a deliberate protective pause in your life, and it's introduced into your life by the universe. Okay, because you need it. You have just moved through an intense burst of mental breakthrough, the Ace of Swords, and look, the powerful manifestation energy of the magician. So you've moved through a lot of really powerful energy. Now the universe is actually stepping up and putting the brakes on for you. It's putting on the emergency brakes for you. Not to stop your progress, I'm getting it. It's not to stop your progress, but to ensure you do not get burnt out, okay? The magician is an energy of high focus, willpower, and outward action, okay? Look, she uses a massive amount of psychic and physical energy to create reality. Now, the Four of Swords immediately turning up after the magician says to you, your manifestations are out there and they're all coming to you. The work is done. Now you've got to sleep. Is literally what this is saying. You've got to sleep. This is a card of recuperation, sanctuary, and mental rest, okay? When you manifest something powerful, your mind and body will need time to catch up to the new reality of that you've created, okay? This card is telling you this is the necessary step in your journey. It's not a necessary step, it's the necessary step in your journey. Deliberate inaction. You need to rest after you've manifested so much. Your brain is working in overdrive since the Queen of Swords arrived, okay? So she puts your brain in overdrive. You need to turn off. You need to turn off the constant planning, strategy, and analysing now. This is a call to retreat, meditate, or literally go on a holiday. Do not force any more actions right now. This card is telling you don't try manifesting anything else right now. Okay? Yeah, just don't try manifesting anything else right now. Give yourself a break. Have a holiday. If you can't have a holiday, just go somewhere nice where you know that you can turn your brain off and relax. Okay? Perfect. Wow. And then we got the Lovers. Yep. Love this. Okay, so then we got the Lovers. I'm going to put you there actually because it doesn't feel right. Sorry. When I don't feel right, I've got to make them right. Yeah. Okay, the Lovers. Look, this really is a breathtaking transition for you as well. Look, you're moving out of a period of deep, isolated rest from the Four of Swords, which is good, and stepping straight into a beautiful awakening of connection, harmony, and choice. Beautiful. This is showing me that the Four of Swords, the rest and reflection card, is actually what you needed to prepare your heart and mind for a major alignment. Wow. Because you have taken the time to find your inner peace, you are now completely ready for the Lovers card. Wow. You are stepping back out into the light, fully charged and ready to reunite with another person, a passion project, or a deeper version of yourself. Wow. The Lover's card is a card of deep connection, but at its core meaning, it's all about choices and alignment. Okay? Because you listened to the Four of Swords and you rested and cleared your mind, instead of acting impulsively, you can now make a major life decision with absolute clarity, integrity, and love. Wow, perfectly beautiful for the middle one. Okay, and the last card for this absolutely stellar reading, I say, is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, wow, again. Major, you've got so many major arcana cards in your reading as well. The Wheel of Fortune card is a spectacular card to end your reading with. It sure is. This is a card of destiny, turning points, and divine timing. The universe is giving you a massive nod of approval. God's giving you a nod of approval. The universe, everything, all the universe is giving you a nod of approval. It's saying that the choices you are making right now in your life are triggering a powerful, positive shift in your destiny. The wheel is turning in your favor. This is good. The Lovers showed up. You reached a critical crossroad, and it showed me you reached a critical crossroad where you had to choose a path based on your trust, values, and connections. Because you made or are making that aligned choice, the Wheel of Fortune immediately activates for you. This is so good. This indicates and represents a breakthrough of good luck, serendipity, and a major upgrade to your life circumstance. The cycle is complete for your reading, is what I'm saying. Look, starting with innocence. Okay, starting with innocence, a blank slate, to end with the Wheel of Fortune is the master cycle of life. You have mastered life. Like, to have this at the start and this at the end of your reading, I'm so impressed. Look, you have successfully navigated your entire journey from a completely unaware beginner to someone whose choices are actually reshaping their destiny. Wow. And wow. Well, that's the reading for today. I'm going to leave it at that. I have a song in my head, of course. I'll put that in the comments. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day, guys. Bye.